Hello keepers, and welcome to another video. I hope you have fun today. Let's get started. Right now I'm soaking my hummingbird feeders. I haven't had one yet, although they are in Connecticut from what has been reported. I am just soaking them, sanitizing them, and I will refill them and hang them up today. What I have here is I had planted marigolds. I don't have a green thumb in the slightest bit. Like, I'm new at this. But what I did is I had a packet of seeds someone gave me. And these here, these 4 containers are from someone's garden from last year. They gave me their old seed pods. And I don't know why, but this one did awesome. And it's only been maybe 4 days. This one's sprouting a little bit right here. Sorry, I have a squeaky floor here. See? Anyway. And these ones, nothing. No luck whatsoever. So I'm going to, according to research, at least from what I gathered, when they germinate, they need moist soil, and no sun is required, although you most certainly can. Once the seedlings start, they like slightly drier soil. They still want moist, but not as if they were germinating. And yeah, so these seedlings I've been putting them in the sun. And it's funny because in whatever direction the sun is, like if the sun is over here, they like lean towards it. And if I turn it this way, they lean towards that way. So anyway, that's what's going on with my marigolds. These ones that haven't sprouted yet, I'm going to give them another day or two. And if I don't see any results at all, I'm just going to toss them. Like, just put the dirt outside. These ones here, I'm going to put them in the sun. See how they're going in this direction? The sun is over here, out from my window. So, watch, they're all leaning that way. They're all going to be leaning towards the other way in about another hour or two. Temperature-wise, they said that they just can't be in frost, obviously. But, I mean, they've been inside, and I keep my house at about 72, 73. But, they said that, they said that, they prefer cooler temperatures. So even if I put these seedlings outside right now, the internet said that more than likely they will be just fine. But I'm proud of my little marigolds, and they took some time for me. And this is a new thing. It's kind of like my first child. I kind of, you kind of coddle them and whatever. And then the second kid's like, after all the other ones come out, afterward, you kind of like, just, you don't coddle them as much. You're not over worried about them as much. But these are my first seedlings. So I'm going to baby them, and I'm just going to enjoy and watch the process. And here they are this morning. There's Gideon. Gideon, good morning. And there's Shadow. Shadow already ate. He's already waiting for his lunch. And it's not even 10 o'clock yet this morning. Gideon had his morning egg. He licked his bowl clean. And yeah, they're all ready to go for the day, right? Right. So in this window, I hung a bird feeder, a window one. And I was getting some tufted titmouse, and I was really excited about that. A couple of them come by, but it wasn't a lot. And the problem I'm having, and I'll show you. So, okay, here we go. There's my favorite bush right there. I watch all the birds. And I hung a couple of feeders. They're kind of hard to see. We'll go outside and look at them. But I hung a couple there. And the problem is we're according to, the rules here in these apartments is you're the cats need to be indoor only. And the reason why is because when I moved in about 15 years ago, there was a lot of wild cats around. People would move out and leave their cat behind, which is completely unfortunate. But they would, breed, and there was cats everywhere. So people were allowed to have cats after like 10 years. They were like, okay, you can have cats again, but they need to be fixed, shots up to date, and they need to be indoor only. And Shadow's indoor only, my cat here. But anyway, people are letting their cats out. And I caught my neighbor, their cat was crouching right there and staring right at my birds. And I tap on the window, and he looks at me, and then Gideon gets on in the window and he starts growling at the cat. Gideon's, he loves animals, he loves cats, and whatever else, but when I tap the window and he sees that the cat's upsetting me, then he's gonna growl at him. So, but the cat tried to get these squirrels and the birds and whatever else. So I don't put, usually I would just scatter some seed on the ground, and they would, get it and fly away or whatever. But now that there's the cat out, I'll show you the new little feeders I have. I hung up there. Kind of hard to see, but there's right there a little one, and there's right there a little birdhouse looking thing. And it's just to get the seed off the ground so that they at least can be in the bush in case the cat comes by and I don't see the cat. But what I did is the window feeder that was in the back, I put here up front. And that way, because the cardinals, they're not very, a lot, like the chickadees, the black cap chickadees, they're little tiny ones, they can jump from branch to branch and everything, but cardinals don't really do that, and they didn't really have much to eat. So hopefully this window feeder, I just put it up this morning, it'll take time, but I had one bird fly by it really close and then changed his mind and ran. So he flew away. So we'll see. I am going to go outside and show you the little feeders that I found. So what I have out here, is a squirrel. Right. Where did he go? There he is. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. Hello. He likes me. You gonna get some peanuts? Go ahead, I'll wait for you. Want me to change your mind? Okay. What I did is, this in here I just filled with peanuts. And over here, these little globes, I just washed them yesterday, but we had a big rain. And I did empty the wet seed this morning. This one I have peanuts. And the one over here that I hung up, it has just waste-free seed. It doesn't leave any shells behind. What I did, okay, at the Dollar Tree, they have these little things here. At the Dollar Tree, they have these little things here. The little globes, they're called terrariums, and they're actually in the craft section of Dollar Tree. And they were $1.25. And they have a little hole over here. Well, let me get this down so I can show you. Okay. They have a little hole right here. And what I did is just take hot melt glue with a bottle, like a water bottle cap, and just hot melt glued it there because the rain was coming in and getting everything wet. But I put just like a paper clip just so I can hang it up. I did hot melt glue a popsicle stick for a little perch for the bird, like, you know, the little birds. But the squirrels, they will get peanuts out of there, and that's fine. I just don't want the neighborhood cat to get the squirrels and the birds. That's what I did though for $1.25. I might get more, depending. But yeah, they're in the craft section. This here, I think around Christmas time, I can't remember. It had a little tea light in it, and I think I got it at Dollar Tree as well. I think so. But I took the tea light out and just, you know, taped the hole in the bottom. And I just filled it with peanuts. And there's windows all around the side, and actually the birds come from behind and all around. See the side right there? You can just peck a peanut out of it. I did have rocks hot melt glued on here as decoration before, but the starlings and the red-winged blackbirds, they like sparkly things, and they pecked them off, and there they are on the ground. So I got to pick those up later. So that's what's going on with that. So I have those, and then let me just show you over here. I have my little water fountain right here, and my pansies are doing good. I don't know if you remember my last video, but somewhere around here there's a couple of buds coming up that I saw. I did deadhead 2 blossoms yesterday, and these ones came right up. Even when it was raining out yesterday, they came right up. These here are my marigolds that I started from seed. The other ones in the house, they were from my friend's garden, but these are from the seeds. Oops, this thing's falling apart, it's wet. And they're doing okay. Not as much as the seed pods from my friend's garden, but there's a couple of them poking up. But it's about 50, 55 out right now, and they're doing fine. They're hardy, they like this type of weather, and right now the sun is still, let's go to my backyard. Right now the sun comes up over my backyard, is to the east. So it's a little bare back here. These are from my friend's garden, the lilies. They're looking kind of, well, one's doing okay, maybe a couple, but this one here looks like somebody stepped on it. And then this one over here is not doing that great, but at least these two are doing good. Whatever. I'm not gonna be an expert here, you know what I mean, as far as... But what I'd like to do is I mentioned this in my last video, but what I want to do is, you know, put a border right in front from my stairs right here, and all the way around to here. So all here, I'm going to put a border, and then all this in here, I'm going to eventually dig, you know, till it up, and, you know, just put some stuff down. But I don't know, we'll see. My thing is I don't want to spend money and get all involved and, you know, get ahead of what my expertise can handle. You know what I mean? I see people buying plants and all this other stuff, and you know, they just go gung-ho, and then they end up wasting their money because, you know, it was just, oh, a cardinal. They are everywhere. Right there, right there. Let me focus, there we go. That's not a hummingbird feeder. What I did is I made shift it into a waterer so that the birds, some of the little birds that are more shy and they don't come to my water fountain that's at the table in the front, then they have that one there to drink from. But yeah, a lot of birds, a lot of blackbirds. But what I did find here, let me go inside. Hold on, it's cold. Okay, hold on. What I did find is that if you have a blackbird issue, this little cardinal, see, they like to eat off the ground. They don't, although he is staring at my feeder over here. If you, I get sunflower chips that are in the one that I'm hanging up right there, right here in the center. Right in there is sunflower chips, and I mixed it with millet. I have the same right here. I have peanuts on the left there, and then sunflower chips and millet and whatever left I had left over from my seed. There, I think there's some ground up corn, I don't know, and one other thing, I don't remember. But what I did is, if you're having blackbird issues like what I'm having, they are like eating and eating, and they're bullying some of the, you know, they just take over. If you get safflower seeds instead of sunflower, they a lot of the birds, the songbirds, love that. It has, I guess, a bitter taste that the blackbirds don't like, and some of the sparrows don't like. However, you know, the songbirds, like the cardinals though, and the tufted titmice, they all, you know, the finches, the goldfinches, all of them like safflower seeds. So I got that today, and I'm going to, you know, replace it in this one so that the blackbirds aren't coming to my window. I don't think they'll come to this window because they, hi Gideon. I don't think they'll come to this window because they get startled easy, and they don't tend to want to be around people like chickadees. Chickadees will come right up to me. I was feeding them the other day, and one almost ate out of my hand. But see, right there, I don't know if you can see, right there is a red-winged blackbird, and he is just chomping away. There's another one there eating the peanut. That's a starling. They're just annihilating everything over there. So what I'm eventually going to do is try to, you know, taper down over there and have them come to this feeder and see what happens. I don't know, it's just a lot of, you know, playing around, trying to figure out what's gonna, you know, what I'm gonna do. On to my money tree. My money tree is doing well. We had thunderstorms yesterday, and it was really overcast. So I had the window open over there in the back. If you have, I have windows over here to my left, but money trees, from what I read, do not like draft, whether it's hot or cold. They're tropical plants from what I read, and they are underneath the canopy of the huge tall trees. These do eventually get big, but not as big as these are from the bottom of the forest. I think they said South America, Brazil, around that area, like the forests down there. Warm weather, basically. What I did is I transplanted it to a new pot. I chose clay because clay, I guess air can go in and out So this does not, money trees tend to get root rot. And I didn't want the roots to get, like that. So it's doing really well though. It's got some new shoots. Let's see if I can. There's one there. There's a little one there. This one is huge, and this one got really big in the past 2 days. This thing grows fast. Spring and fall, I believe, is its growing seasons. But right now I have a diffuser going, and it just has water in it. And I have it on so that it kind of like causes humidity for the plant. And again, my apartment's at 70. I keep it at like 73. It handles well between 65 and 75 degrees. So, but it needs indirect sunlight. They said morning sun, maybe like through the window, like when it's still cool, like around like 7 a.m. But you're better off just leaving it in indirect light. I've had great luck with this right where it's at, with the humidity. I did have it in my bathroom, but the problem is people were opening, when we opened the window in the bathroom, whether like after a shower when it's really hot in there or whatever, it was causing draft, and it doesn't like that. So I decided to move it in here where there's not much of draft of anything. I also, I'm still trying to root this one. Although I don't understand. I have to figure this out and look it up, but this one's not growing any root at all. So I don't know whether to put it in dirt or not, or soil, whatever. But it's doing great though, and even has a new shoot right there in the middle. So that one's just puzzling me. I don't know what's going on with that. This one is doing great. This one was in my bathroom, but because it's so little, I decided to move it down here. And I just have it in this for now. Just because it was a seedling. It was a little tiny one. And look at it now. It's doing great. And then I put new my other seedlings that were in shot glasses, I put it in this one. And I did that all yesterday or day before yesterday when I repotted my money tree. I shifted everybody around, and I'll show you. Shadow, are you enjoying life? Look at you. Hi, he had his catnip too. You want your giraffe? Oh, hello. Look at your little white chin. You want your giraffe? Look. That's his giraffe. My son, when we got Shadow, when my son was 10? Let's see, Shadow's 8. So 11. Because my son is 19. And Shadow, that little giraffe my son gave, and Shadow's just annihilated. It used to have right there in the neck, it used to have all this like a mane on the back, like a fluff. And Shadow's just shredded it to pieces. Like, he just loves it, and he talks to it. It's okay. Oh, there's somebody outside. Hold on. But that's Shadow's friend. He talks to it. There's a little squeaker somewhere in it. My son steps on it, like pumps it to play when he plays with Shadow, but I think the squeaker's gone. It's just dead. It's still in there, but it just doesn't squeak anymore. Gideon, when there's somebody outside our door, he lets me know. He's a good guard dog, that's for sure. Reiki? Who's out there? It's okay. Gideon, sit. It's okay. Okay, just relax. They're just going to their car. That's all it is. Thank you. It's all right. It's okay. When they leave, maybe we'll go for a walk, okay? We'll see. Okay? I know. I heard them too. Okay, but they'll go. Thank you. He's a good boy. It's okay. Oh, where'd you go? It's hard to find him when I'm taking a video. That's a good boy. Okay? Thank you. Well, there you have it. When I was outside giving the video, Gideon got into my coffee. He knocked it off with the arm of the chair. And Gideon is like me, he's a sucker for his coffee. And he just knocked my cup and well, I'm gonna have to wash the couch again over here. For Christmas, Bill got me, I keep it under there so it doesn't get like, I use it often, but I don't have a lot of places to store things. So right under here, my printer, I keep it down there, and it's just like, you know, an upholstery cleaner. Let's see. Hold on, let me get it out. I needed two hands. This is a Bissell Spot Clean Pet Pro. And I got this so that I can wash the inside of my car when there's barf or whatever from the pets. Shadow gets either hairballs or a sensitive stomach. I got this, and I actually really like it. It's got great suction. The dirty water tank is back here. Clean water tank is here. I've used it several times already, but I like to keep it really, really clean. It's a little dusty. I haven't used it in about a month. But anyway, I have to bring this out today and clean the coffee off the couch again. And it's my fault. I mean, do you blame Gideon? Oh, you peed again. My goodness. You're just a peeing machine. But he loves coffee, and that's just what he does. He will get into my coffee when I'm not looking. Like if I'm watching a show while drinking coffee. And I have a little table thing right here that has my medicine. Well, this is from my marigolds that I just took outside this morning. But in here I have like a little caddy, and I have my vitamins and medicine and stuff like that. And I'll have it on there. But when I move it out of the way, because I run my robot vac, or I name him Titus, but when I run Titus in the morning, I move the table out of the way. And so I put my coffee up there, and Gideon rolls it around, knocks it over, and shoves it around just to get to the coffee, and makes a mess. And that happened just now when I was showing you guys the birds outside. Oh crap, I left my glasses in the kitchen. Where did I put them? Where's my glasses? Glasses. I don't know where I put them. Sorry, I'm spinning the camera around. I'm trying to find where I put my glasses. Hold on. Okay, found my glasses. Yeah, so remember I was telling you how they lean? I don't know if you can tell, but look, they're leaning towards the sun. It's only been like an hour, and they're already leaning that way. I wanted to mention really quick about this Bissell Pet Pro. What I like about it is it's a couple of things. Here, to lift it up, you have to lift this handle part. And what I like about it, let me see if I remember. Okay, so right here is the filter. And what I like about this is there's no, like some upholstery cleaners, carpet cleaners, they got like this foam thing that hair sticks to it. You got to pull it off, whatever. This is the filter right here. And when I'm done using the machine, I take the dirty tank off like I just did. And I take, you know, like a cloth or paper towel, and I just wipe this right off. And that's it. So the only thing that you really should do is clean out the tank. And, you know, well, this is, let me put this back on. To clean out this dirty tank, I think, did I tell you it wrong? Clean water goes here. Dirty water goes here. But I clean this out every time, like really clean, like you could like eat off it. Like that's just my thing. I like to keep my machines clean. And it's just that way there's no smell and they last longer and everything. The only thing is this machine, make sure that you vacuum really well. Like if you clean out your car, make sure you vacuum it really good, because this is, you know, to get up dirt and like sticky stuff or whatever. It's not a vacuum tube. So if you've got like gravel and dirt all over your floor, and then you just start using this, it's not going to pick up all the dirt and gravel. It's not made to do that. So just vacuum first, of course. I'm just saying, because some people just don't know that. And this is the clean water tank. So anyway, this little thing, you take this out, and this uncoils. So it's just really convenient. The only thing that some people, there we go. The only thing that some people have mentioned is it is slightly heavy. It's actually very heavy. Lifting this alone, it weighs about 12 pounds, and that's without water in it. They do have one that comes smaller, that people like, you know, it's just easier to carry around. It's more portable. But I got this one because it holds more water. And that's what I want, because when I'm outside cleaning the car, I don't want to have to keep filling it up and emptying it. And I just want to get it done in one shot. And that's why I got the bigger one. So, but they do make smaller ones, but this one has more suction power and it holds more water, clean water and dirty water. So that's why I got this one. I think it was, I think again, it was a gift. I don't have the money but it was a Christmas gift, and I think it was $150. And you can sometimes, when you order on an Amazon or whatever, they have like coupons. And I think there was like a $10 off coupon or something. I don't know, something like that. But anyway, great gift. I use it all the time and I take care of it, and it'll last me a long time. All right, guys, it's time for bed. It's later on today. We had to run some errands. We're just really tired. Gideon's ready for bed. And Shadow's stretching. He's getting cozy. We're going to bed for the night. But I just wanted to thank you for watching. And us keepers, we stick together. And just remember that Jesus loves you. Gideon, Jesus loves you, honey. Okay? Yes, Jesus loves you. Yes. Okay. So, we're gonna get ready for bed. I gotta brush his teeth, and I gotta brush mine. And then he gets his special toothpaste. That's his favorite. It's chicken flavor. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll have a video up very soon. And I will talk to you then. All right, bye. Gideon, say goodbye.